Hello, savvy investors and future homeowners. It's Iggy here from the Investing Iguana channel, bringing you the latest insights from the heart of Singapore's property market. In today's video, titled 2024 HDB Resale Market Unveiled, Navigating Valuations and COV in Singapore, we're diving deep into the world of HDB resale flats. If you're planning to buy a resale flat in 2024, you're in the right place. I'll be breaking down the crucial aspects of HDB valuations, understanding the COV, and how these factors can impact your financial decisions. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, this video is packed with essential information to help you navigate the ever-evolving HDB market with confidence. So, buckle up, and let's get ready to demystify the complexities of HDB resale transactions together. In the vibrant and dynamic property market of Singapore, understanding the intricacies of valuations for Housing and Development Board (HDB) resale flats is becoming increasingly important, particularly as we venture into the year 2024. If you're someone who's considering the charm and convenience of living in the heartland, it's essential to comprehend the financial aspects of HDB resale transactions. The recent trends in the market have shown a consistent increase in the prices of HDB resale flats. The year 2023 was notable for witnessing a record-breaking number of transactions that crossed the $1 million mark. This significant increase in high-value transactions is a strong signal of the solid demand for these residential units. As a prospective buyer, it's not just advantageous, but rather essential, to understand the subtleties of HDB valuations. This knowledge can help you make informed decisions, ensuring that you get the best value for your money. It can also provide you with insights into the market trends, helping you identify the right time to buy and the potential for future price appreciation. So, as you embark on your journey to own a piece of Singapore's heartland, remember that understanding the HDB resale market is your key to making a wise and profitable investment. So, what exactly is an HDB valuation and why does it matter to you? An HDB valuation, in simple terms, is an assessment of the value of a Housing and Development Board (HDB) flat that you might be considering for purchase. This valuation is crucial as it directly influences several financial aspects of your home buying process. Firstly, it determines how much of your Central Provident Fund (CPF) savings you can use towards the purchase of the flat. The CPF is a mandatory savings scheme in Singapore that allows residents to set aside funds for housing, among other things. The higher the valuation of the flat, the more CPF savings you can potentially use. Secondly, the HDB valuation also impacts the amount you can borrow as a loan for your flat purchase. Financial institutions typically provide loans based on a percentage of the valuation or purchase price, whichever is lower. Therefore, a higher valuation could potentially lead to a higher loan amount. Lastly, the valuation plays a role in determining the Cash Over Valuation (COV). COV is the difference between the resale price and the official valuation of the flat. If the resale price is higher than the valuation, you, as the buyer, would need to pay the difference in cash. This is over and above the down payment and the loan amount. As you embark on the journey of purchasing an HDB resale flat, the first step involves negotiating with the seller. This negotiation process is crucial as it allows both parties to agree on a price that is acceptable to them. Once the negotiation is successful, you will secure what is known as the option to purchase (OTP). The OTP is essentially a legal agreement that gives you, the potential buyer, the exclusive right to purchase the flat within a specified period. After securing the OTP, the next step is to request an HDB valuation. This is a critical part of the home buying process as it determines the value of the flat you intend to purchase. The request for an HDB valuation can be conveniently made through the HDB Flat Portal, an online platform designed to streamline the process of buying and selling HDB flats. If you prefer a more personal touch, you can also request the valuation through your property agent, who can guide you through the process. The valuation process itself, if deemed necessary by HDB, involves an official inspection of the flat. During this inspection, various factors such as the flat size, location, condition, and any recent renovations are taken into account to determine its value. This valuation is crucial as it forms the basis for the financial aspects of your purchase, including the amount you can borrow as a loan and the amount of CPF savings you can use. The valuation of an HDB flat plays a significant role in shaping the financial aspects of your purchase. Let's consider a hypothetical scenario to illustrate this. Suppose you found an HDB flat that you're interested in, and after negotiations with the seller, you both agree on a selling price of $725,000. However, when the HDB valuation is conducted, the estimated value of the flat comes out to be $700,000. In this situation, there's a discrepancy of $25,000 between the agreed selling price and the official valuation. This difference is known as Cash Over Valuation, COV. As the buyer, you would need to pay the COV amount in cash, over and above your down payment and loan amount. So, in this case, you would need to prepare an additional $25,000 in cash to proceed with the purchase. But that's not all. The HDB valuation also influences how much of your Central Provident Fund, CPF, savings you can use towards the purchase of the flat. CPF is a Social Security savings scheme in Singapore that members can use for housing needs, among other things. The higher the valuation, the more CPF savings you can use. Furthermore, the valuation affects the amount of housing loan you can secure. If you're taking a loan from HDB, you can borrow up to 80% of the valuation or purchase price, whichever is lower. This is known as the loan-to-value, LTV, ratio. If you're taking a bank loan, the LTV ratio is typically up to 75%. The seller's stamp duty, SSD, is another important factor to consider when buying an HDB resale flat. The SSD is a tax that sellers need to pay if they sell their property within a certain period of time after purchasing it. This period is known as the minimum occupation period, MOP. Typically, the SSD doesn't apply if the seller is still within the MOP. The MOP is a stipulated period during which the owner of an HDB flat is required to occupy the flat before they can sell it. This period is usually 5 years from the date of purchase. However, there are certain situations where the MOP might be waived. For instance, if the seller is facing financial hardship or if there are other extenuating circumstances, HDB might allow the seller to sell the flat before the end of the MOP. In such cases, if the cash over valuation, COV, is high, the SSD could be quite substantial. The COV is the difference between the agreed selling price and the official valuation of the flat. If the selling price is significantly higher than the valuation, the COV will be high, and this could lead to a higher SSD. As a discerning buyer in Singapore's vibrant and ever-changing property market, gaining a deep understanding of what influences the valuations of Housing and Development Board, HDB, flats and the cash over valuation, COV, is a smart move. Several factors come into play in determining these values. Firstly, the location of the flat is a significant factor. Flats that are situated in prime locations or mature estates such as Bishan or near the Central Business District, CBD, and Tanjong Pagar are often in high demand due to their proximity to amenities, good schools, and transport links. This high demand can drive up both the valuation of the flat and the COV. Secondly, the condition of the flat also plays a crucial role. A flat that is well maintained and in good condition is likely to fetch a higher valuation and COV compared to a flat that requires extensive renovation or repair work. Thirdly, the size and type of the flat can also impact its valuation and COV. Larger flats or those with unique features or layouts are often more desirable and can command higher prices. As you prepare to embark on the journey of purchasing an HDB resale flat, there are a few important things to keep in mind. Firstly, remember that there is a valuation fee involved in the process. This fee, which is typically around $120, is a necessary part of obtaining an official valuation of the flat you intend to purchase. Once you have secured the option to purchase, OTP, from the seller, you will need to submit your request for value promptly. This request is a crucial step in the process as it triggers the official valuation of the flat. It's important to submit this request as soon as possible after receiving the OTP to ensure that the valuation is conducted in a timely manner. After the valuation is completed and you are satisfied with the estimated value of the flat, you have a period of 3 months to submit your resale application. This application is the final step in the process of purchasing the flat, and it's important to submit it within the stipulated timeframe to avoid any potential complications. To give yourself a head start in the process, it's a good idea to do some preliminary research. You can check out the prices of recently transacted HDB flats or look at similar listings on property websites like Property Guru. This research can provide you with a rough estimate of the price range for similar flats, which can be very helpful when negotiating with the seller. In summary, understanding the intricacies of HDB valuations and COV is essential for any prospective buyer in Singapore. It's not just about finding a home, it's about making an informed financial decision that aligns with your aspirations and budget. So, gear up, do your research, and step confidently into the world of HDB resale transactions. And that wraps up our journey through the 2024 HDB resale market. I hope this video has shed light on the intricacies of HDB valuations and COV and how they play a pivotal role in your property investment decisions in Singapore. Remember, being informed is key to making smart choices in the property market. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family who might be stepping into the world of HDB resale flats. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for the Investing Iguana channel, where we bring you the latest and most insightful content on property investment in Singapore. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us continue to bring valuable content your way. Until next time, this is Iggy, signing off. Stay smart, stay informed, and happy investing.